Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Sadai Hurriyat Jammu and Kashmir. I am Nasreen Jan with today's panorama. Jammu Air Force Base attack is one among a series of false flag operations carried out by India to defame Pakistan and the legitimate struggle for freedom in occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The airbase attack has all the signs of a false flag operation, an act committed with the intent of disguising the actual source of responsibility and pinning blame on another party by India. The precision with which the Jammu Air Force Base attack was conducted clearly reflects that it was the handiwork of insiders. However, India has always been playing the victim card to blame Pakistan for its failures. By linking Pakistan in the attack, India is in fact trying to get Islamabad on the Financial Action Task Force blacklist. Interestingly, a Pakistani newspaper, The Nation, that in its publication on 3rd January 2021 under the title Imminent Threat of India's False Flag Operation, had warned that New Delhi was planning a fake operation to divert attention from several of its internal issues and the consequent criticism from international institutions and media. Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan had also emphasized that India was planning for a false flag operation to distract the whole world from its genocidal activities in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The newspaper adds that the Indian political and military leadership, along with media, are setting the field for propagating another false flag operation. The Bharatiya Janata Party's government is planting a set narrative to its media while distracting international attention from the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir and the deteriorating domestic law and order situation. India is facing multiple challenges, which include economic downturn, domestic insurgencies, widespread demonstrations, tensions between ethnic groups, and religious bigotry. The rising friction between Pakistan and India and Islamabad's continuing alert of limited war or false flag operation is seemingly being overshadowed by the recent India China border standoff. The aggressive foreign and domestic policy outlook of the Modi government has isolated India internationally, and the world is no longer buying India's terrorism mantra on Pakistan. New Delhi had a history of carrying out false flag operations to achieve its nefarious designs. On 26 November 2008, India conducted Mumbai attacks to put pressure on Pakistan. In July 2013, the ex-investigating officer of CBI Satish Verma uncovered the secret that Indian government killed hundreds in Mumbai and parliament attacks just to strengthen the counter-terror legislation. The then Indian Home Minister Sushil Kumar Shinde exposed that Bharatiya Janata Party and Rashtra Swayamsevak Sangh were running training camps to promote Hindu terrorism. These extremist groups are also responsible for Samjhota Express, Makkah Masjid, and Malagaon blasts. On the day of the Mumbai attacks, Hemant Kakre, chief of the anti-terrorist force in Maharashtra, was assassinated. He headed the 2008 Malagaon terror investigation, and in late October 2008, he detained 11 suspects who were mostly hailed with a previous connection to an extremist Hindutva party, Abhinav Bharat. Harmant Kakare had noticed that Hindutva groups in India were promoting terrorism, therefore he was assassinated. In 2016, without any investigation, Bharatiya Janata Party government swiftly blamed Pakistan to sponsor the Pathankot airbase attack in Indian Punjab. An internal probe, however, refuted Indian government statements within hours. Subsequently, Director General of National Investigation Agency Sharad Kumar said that no evidence to show that Pakistan has any link in Pathankot attack. In 2019, India used the self-created Pulwama incident to commit a lethal surgical strike against Pakistan's trees. Immediately after the incident, the Indian Prime Minister accused Pakistan and threatened with surgical strikes without any inquiry or evidence. Pulwama was a false flag operation which was politically used by Modi government to gain the sympathy of Hindutva followers. The Pulwama attack and ensuing debate amply proved that Modi was the primary beneficiary of the resultant escalation. India was persistently creating opportunities for false flag operations to portray itself as a victim of terrorism. Due to India's falsified propaganda campaigns, along with disinformation campaigns and diplomatic efforts, Pakistan was placed on the Financial Action Task Force grey list. Now, Jammu Air Base attack is also a part of the Indian conspiracy to move Islamabad from grey to blacklist. However, India will fail in its nefarious designs against Pakistan and the Kashmir movement by staging Jammu Air Force Base like false flag operations. Ends with this today's panorama.